The Temple Owls are back in action, looking to get back in the win column against the William Paterson Pioneers. Hello, everyone, and good evening. Welcome into the Igloo. My name is Hayden Vandell. Thank you for tuning in tonight on the TU Ice YouTube channel. Both teams have not played in exactly 2 weeks after being on break due to the Thanksgiving holiday. For the Owls, Hunter Ringwood has been their go-to guy. The junior forward leads the team with 8 goals and 15 points this season. However, in his last 2 games, Ringwood has not been able to pick up a single point, which is the first time all season that has happened in a 2-game span. On the other side, William Paterson is a juggernaut offensively, averaging nearly 5 goals per game, and that all begins with Adam Marvin. Marvin has played in all 17 games for the Pioneers and is averaging over 2 points per game. His 23 assists is tied for 3rd in all of ACHA Division I, and his 39 points are tied for 1st. They're about to get set underway here at the Igloo, where the Owls coming into the night are 7-9 as William Paterson wins the opening faceoff. Temple trying to protect their home ice. They're 3-3-0 here in Mount Laurel. Puck played on the far end. This is Walker on it. A lot of defensive pressure here from the Owls as they get it over the blue line. As William Paterson's goaltender comes out to play it. Hunter Koch is behind net for the Pioneers. Puck in neutral ice, and the Owls will dump it in. Blake Richmond on it. As William Paterson maneuvers into the opposite end. Temple regains possession. They'll take it into the neutral zone, but they lose the puck. William Paterson dumps back in, and we'll have a whistle blown. For the goaltenders tonight, as mentioned earlier, it's Hunter Koch, starting in his 9th game of the season for William Paterson, and he has been marvelous. They've picked up a point in every single one of the games that he's played in. A record of 7-0-1. This is Rudolph on the puck for Temple as he get hit. Now it's Barrett, Brendan Barrett. Loses control of the puck as one of the officials goes down as play continues. Nolan Sauer plays it with his hand and onto his stick. Both teams just trying to get a rhythm going early on. They haven't played a game against another team in exactly 2 weeks, so certainly see the rust early as a shot is put on. Save made there from Glick. Stephen Glick, the senior out of Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Tonight, Glick is making his 10th start of the season. He has a record of 7-2 and .925 save percentage. He does have 2 shutouts on the year, averaging a little over 2 goals per game. Temple plays it in the neutral zone. They get it across the Barrett, but he is offside. We'll have the face-off. In the Temple zone. Or excuse me, the neutral zone. For William Paterson on the year, they have been great, and it's because of that offense that is putting up almost 5 goals per game. A record of 11-4-2 on the road. They are 5-2-2. So they've picked up a point in 7 of their 9 road games this season. No shots on goal yet through the first 2.5 minutes of play. Both teams coming off of a loss exactly 2 weeks ago today, trying to get back in the win column. Temple dumps it into the zone. It gets put behind a William Paterson defender, but they're able to regain possession. And they'll give it up right back as a whistle is called for icing. It's going to be Zachary Thompson to take the face-off for William Paterson, and C.J. Phillips for Temple, as it is won by the Pioneers. There's a puck played into the zone that's sticked aside from Koch. Temple playing it behind the net. This is Alex Maglio. Maglio sets it back to the point. Shot is blocked. And now setting up number 16. And there is a save made by Glick. Big save there on Thomas Swartrout. Swartrout, another one of those William Paterson forwards that has been outstanding this year. His 18 goals are tied for 4th in all of Division I in the ACHA. Big stop there from Stephen Glick on the first shot attempt put on goal by either side, as we're going to have a penalty, a tripping call. That's going to go against the Owls. Malik Lansdowne will head to the box. Power play unit that has produced 19 goals in the regular season for the Pioneers. So a big kill going to be needed early by the Owls. Just one shot on net early on, as the Pioneers able to keep it in the zone. Swartrout drops it back for Marvin. Marvin will dish it off to the top in front of the blue line. Sets it down low. There's a shot and a score. The Pioneers get on the board first. A quick power play goal just 4 minutes into the contest. And it is Thomas Swartrout. Swartrout with his 19th goal of the season, his 4th power play goal, as he came into the night leading the Pioneers in goals, and he now extends that margin. That breaks him out of a tie for 4th place in goals in the ACHA. Temple wins the face-off following the goal. Quickly maneuvering into the zone was Irie. There's a pass in front of the net for Ringwood, but unable to get anything on net. Pilarski fighting for possession in the offensive zone. The puck wraps around the end walls. Seth Lerner able to keep it in. There's a centering pass that just found nobody. Good try there from Ringwood. Lerner dumps this one into the zone. Nicholas Bucci on the puck. There's a shot, and big hit there from Nicholas King, the defenseman from the Pioneers. That was placed on the Owls. Here is King on the puck, trying to fight off the defenseman. Puck is batted down in midair. William Paterson dumps it into their offensive end, but Temple able to get it right back out. Gucci on the puck on the far end. He'll try and find a maneuvering Nicholas Jinks, but the pass is too far in front as the whistle blows with 14:16 left in the first period. Going to be C.J. Phillips who wins the draw for the Owls, drops it back, there's a shot, and a pad save made from Koch, his second save of the night. Walker throws one in net and catches the body of Koch. So we'll have the face-off again to the right of the net. Phillips, this time unable to win it back. William Paterson still unable to get it out of the zone, but now they do. This is Marvin on the puck, trying to maneuver in to the zone offensively, but gets it stripped away by the Owls. Swart route, drops it back. Temple has a developing play breaking. Phillips tries to center one, passes deflected. Now he'll set up Sauer. Sauer from the top of the key puts a shot that fails to reach the net wide left. Alex Maglio applying some pressure. There's a pass that goes all the way to Glick. He'll use his pads to boot it to his right. Pioneers on the puck. This is Swart route. He scored the power play goal, and there he goes again. Shot is blocked in front by Temple, and now they're moving on to the other end. Unable to get anything going there as they were quickly offensively in transition. Both teams, according to the scoreboard here, have 2 shots on net. I believe the Owls have 3. Temple just trying to get something going offensively as we are approaching 8 minutes gone by in the first period. This is Lastra on the puck for the Pioneers as he flails that puck into the zone, applies a hit on an Owl. There's a shot and blocked away, and covering up the rebound now is Pilarski. Pilarski falls down on his knees, and that'll be a penalty. Call for tripping as Rob Pilarski fell down. The penalty will be on Nicholas King. He tried to slow down Pilarski, tripped him with his stick. So now the Owls will go on the power play. Temple has produced 7 power play goals this season. Allowed one earlier in this game for the only goal thus far of the contest. William Paterson able to win the face-off and drop it back into the Temple zone. Temple moves into the zone offensively. The shots put away to the left side of Coach. Dene drops it off. This is Nolan Soward. Plays it in front for Ringwood. Behind the net, but his pass is deflected. And William Paterson is able to clear and get some new skates onto the ice. Have to be careful, too, for William Paterson as Ringwood gets the puck trickled away from him. And here come the Pioneers. This is Teets. Austin Teets puts a move on, but has it taken away. So William Paterson team that has 2 shorthanded goals, both of them by Thomas Swartrout, who has the power play goal in this one tonight. 43 seconds left on the man advantage. The Owls trying to get something going. Barrett drops it off for Lansdowne, who dishes it right back. Glides one across. This is Rudolph. Rudolph centers one for Stelko. There's a shot put wide right of the net. Rudolph. 16 seconds left on the power play. Rudolph looking for one more look with the time winding down on the man advantage. Barrett's going to put on a shot, and it goes all the way around the rink and into the Owl zone. So a first period penalty kill for the Pioneers to keep them up 1-0. There's a shot put away to the right side. As the whistle will blow. Temple did get some good looks there against Hunter Koch. Netminer has a .921 save percentage coming into the night, averaging 2.46 goals per game. Allowed against him. Maglio will drop the puck back after he's unable to gain clean control. This one is dumped into the Owl zone. Over halfway through this first period here at the Igloo in Mount Laurel. There's a shot put on, and again, save made by Koch, his 6th of this period. As a hit is put on Phillips. Gets the puck out of the zone. Oh, 3-on-3 developing for the Pioneers. The Owls able to stop them defensively. There's a shot in front of the net. Save made there by Glick as he falls to his back. And able to get it out of the blue paint in front of him. We'll have an icing call with 8:19 left. Temple, a team that's averaging 37.5 shots per game. At 6 right now. With a little over 8 minutes left to go in the first period. Got a lot of good looks in that power play. Both teams looked good on the power play, but the difference thus far is that William Paterson was able to convert on their lone man advantage. Puck sticked aside. William Paterson loses control, but they dump it right back in for Glick. He gives it to his defenseman. This is Pilarski. Rob Pilarski maneuvering into the zone, puts a shot on, save made again by Koch. So the Owls are getting shots on net now. Getting rebound opportunities too. Only one of Hunter Koch's 7 saves, and now 8. As Rob Pilarski fans on a shot in front of the net. Only one shot has been covered up by Koch of his now 8 saves. Again, Pilarski maneuvering into the zone, and he gets a big hit applied to him by George Boyle. Now a breakaway opportunity developing. This is Marvin. He drops it off for Swartrout, and his shot misses the net. Dangerous opportunity there with some of the two best players in all of Division I in the ACHA. Having an opportunity there, but Swartrout just missed the net. This is Rudolph now, plays the puck on the opposite end, maneuvers into the offensive zone, but just gets swallowed up by 3 or 4 Pioneer defenders. This is Thomas Boyle moving into the zone, and the puck is sticked away from him. William Paterson will dump it right back in as they'll get some fresh skates onto the ice. Quickly going into the zone is Bachetsky, and his pass was centered for Barrett, but it was well behind him. Sauer drops back to retrieve the puck. This is Reed now. Into the offensive zone, puts a shot in again, sticked aside by Koch. Third line on now for the Owls with Celico, Richmond, and James Owen. With a shot blocked in front. That was put on by Jacob Creasy. Nicholas King behind his own net will drop it back. And that puck is stolen away, but now a penalty is upcoming for the Owls. There's a shot that's whiffed by Pilarski. And now the whistle does blow. A penalty called on William Paterson at the 4:39 mark. It looks like it's going to be Nicholas King heading into the box. So the Owls will go on their second power play of the period. Did not convert on their first one. It's going to be Ringwood to do the opening face-off, as he is able to win it for the Owls. Shot put on net, and a pad save made there by Kotz. Owls able to hold the zone, again throwing the puck in front, but it's blocked away and sent across by Boyle. And there's a near turnover in the defensive zone for Temple as they try and get things set up. Sauer glides it across the opposite end of the ice, and the Owls will get called offside. 47 seconds gone by in the man advantage. Stonefeld do the face-off as that one flies into the box where Nicholas King is sitting. Stonefeld will do it again. He's able to beat out Jason Lastra. The Owls try to get something developing here. 1:05 left on the man advantage. Puck is sent across. Barrett unable to play it cleanly, as he now glides into the zone. Barrett lost possession of the puck, and it's sent out by the Pioneers. Lansdowne across the blue line, gets hit. Puck sent across the ice for Barrett, but William Paterson able to take it away again. Back behind his net, Stephen Glick to play the puck. "22 seconds on the power play left for the Owls as they quickly come into their offensive zone. And another clear for the Pioneers. And that should just about do it with 9 seconds left. We'll see if the Owls try for one more rush. Rudolph. Across the blue line, drops it off. Stonefeld, shot is blocked and into the glove of Hunter Koch. It was stick down first by William Paterson and went right into the glove of Koch. That's just the second time that he's had a save where he's been able to cover up. James Owen unable to win the face-off following the power play. 2.5 to go. Puck is batted down, and here comes a shot that is saved, made again. That was put on by Bachetsky. Bachetsky is looking for his third goal of the season. Owen trying to regain possession for Temple. Puck is sent across. Now a chase for it as icing will be called. There's a foot race there between Thomas Swartrout and Jacob Creasy. CJ Phillips trying to win the face-off for Temple, and he is able to drop it back. Drop down low from Maglio. That puck is kept in front of the blue line there by the Owls for the moment. Phillips looking for Walker, but the puck goes behind him. There's a puck deflected before it can reach Koch. Maglio unable to keep the puck in front of him. As the Pioneers clear the zone, it comes right to the net of Stephen Glick, and it will be whistled for icing. Nicholas Bucci doing the face-off against Ringwood. Pioneers drop this one into their offensive zone. 44 seconds left in the first period here at the Igloo. Puck played in neutral ice, but it's batted down and taken by the Owls. Pilarski, I think he got tripped up by his own man or just lost his feet. Nevertheless, the Owls do have the puck behind their own net. For one more rush potentially with less than 15 seconds in the period. Irie drops it off. Stonefeld. Shot is blocked. That should just about wrap up this first period. A shot thrown in front, but Temple unable to convert. We've played one period here at the Igloo. It's the Owls trailing 1-0 thanks to a power play goal scored by Thomas Swartrout, his 19th of the season. In the second period, we'll be back with Max Green here on the TU Ice YouTube channel.
Hello and welcome back in to Temple Ice Hockey Network. I'm Max Green, stepping in for Hayden Mandel this second period, where we got a game here hotly contested in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, where the Temple Owls trailed the William Paterson Pioneers 1-0. Temple outshoots the Pioneers 12-8, but with the score leading off a power play goal by Thomas Swartwout. There have been several shots here throughout the game, but it has been the play of goalkeeper Koch for William Paterson that has kept it strong. As we get ready to set up the face-off here, should be a hotly contested battle, and Willie P will win the face-off, and they will send it up and down into the zone. A little bit of a scuffleboard in the corner here. Mike Walker involved. Creasy will break it up. Shot gets deflected. Reed goes to chase. He'll now bring it up the ice for the Owls. Brings it over the middle. Walker to his right. He will send it over net, and it will be tapped away by Hunter Koch. Scrumford in the corner. It's going to be Creasy with it now. He sends it along the wall, just outside of the reach of what looked like Pilarski. It's Reed. He sends it in, deflected by Koch. Walker now. He sends it back for Maglio. Sending it all the way back for Creasy at the top. Well, still a scuffle for it. It's going to be Barrett. He comes out with it. Sorry, that's CJ Phillips who came out with it. But it will be sent away. And James Owen was going to go back and get it, but he's now in a race. And Willie P will come away with it. It was Swartwout, the Swan goal scorer. And he goes back with another shot, deflected away by Glick. Swartwout looking for his second is denied by Steven Glick. And here comes the captain for Willie P, sending it over the middle, deflected out in front, and sent away by Glick. Stelasio recovers. He sends up to Richmond. Stelasio gets it again. Cannot control it is either team. Owen will send it back to Creasy, will send it off the wall. Richmond now has it. And Willie P will recover for an icing. Couple great shots there. Adam Marvin was involved as well as Thomas Swartwout, both involved in that play for William Paterson, as they both had chances at point-blank range, but could not put it away. And there seems to be a penalty against William Paterson. The Pioneers have a man in the box, and it is Jason Lastra will be in the box. And it will be their third penalty of the day. So the Owls now 0 of 2 on the power play will have a chance to finally convert and tie up this game. Gannett now has it. He sends it over. Sauer, a shot deflected out in front, and it will go over. Face-off at the face-off. The Owls really spreading it out here. Just cannot get an important stick at the right time, right in front of that net. Ringwood in the center circle. He wins the face-off. Sends it to Gannett. Over the Sauer. Sauer off the wall to Ringwood. Ringwood sending it over. Sauer. Pilarski now. Over the middle and deflected off a William Paterson defender. Sauer will go to chase. He'll send it back across to Pilarski, who will bring it back and wait to regather some troops. He brings it up the ice himself. Looking. Sends it across. Has a chance. It looked like Ivy, and it will be saved by Koch. Couple sticks go flying there. Someone threw a stick. Don't know what happened, but all I know is it was Ivy at point-blank chance for the Owls, and he could not put it away. Michael Irie there. Still waiting to sort some things out here, and it looked like for a second someone might be heading to the box, but we will stay here with a 5-on-4, 1 minute 20 to go. Owls win the face-off. Stelasio goes to chase it. He'll come out of it. He sends it back over to Rudolph. Rudolph, he's looking. Sends it back to Stelasio. Whiffs on the shot. Another shot comes in. It is a Beretta shot. But he will save under there. Hunter Koch stays a brick wall today, and we will continue with he will continue with his shutout, and we will continue on the power play with a little over a minute left. Owls win the faceoff. It's Rudolph. Sends it across. Over the Barrett. Barrett with a shot right into the pads of Koch. Setting up for a face-off deep into the zone. Temple has had all the possession on this power play. And they will win another face-off, it looks like. But it will get sent away by a William Paterson defender. And Lansdowne will go back to get it, but he's got to hurry. He gets it off right before Zachary Thompson can come steal the puck. Lansdowne now holds. Getting some pressure over there from Marvin. Now it's Barrett. Barrett bringing it up. He has Walker. Barrett will stop. Looking for someone. Sends it all the way across to Julian Rudolph. Rudolph looking. Sends it all the way back across to Barrett. Barrett sends it over. It's Lansdowne. Back to Rudolph. Rudolph with the shot, and it's just wide. And it will go all the way back for Lansdowne to go chase. Lansdowne will take his time behind the net as there will be a line change for the Pioneers. Lansdowne now bringing it up himself. Marvin had beside him. Now Julian Rudolph. Shot just outside the net, but Barrett will recover for the Owls. He tries to send it behind the net, still holds it, but now it's going to be recovered by Stelazio. And back to Lansdowne. Lansdowne to Barrett. Barrett bringing it around, brings it all the way around, and he will have to take it up himself. Down the wing. Shot off the pad of Koch. It's going to be saved. And Lerner makes a mistake there, and there's a bit of an issue, but Stonefield is there to help stop the cause. And he will bring down the Willie Paterson defender, and he looks like he's in pain. Slow to get up to the ice there is Nicholas King. Temple now has it back in their zone. Lerner will take a hard shot into the board. Now it's Bachutsky. Bachutsky out in front is put off by a couple William Paterson defenders. And now here comes William P. on the 2-on-1 breakaway. Shot, and it's in! The second goal of the day for William Paterson. And it's Austin Teets with his 11th goal of the season. Teets there on the 2-on-1, took it all by himself. And I believe after the penalty was killed. That will make it a 2-0 game with 15:20 left in the second period. The Owls still almost doubling the shots that William Paterson has. But William Paterson is doubling them on the scoreboard. The Owls will try to figure something out here. Ringwood will square off in the face-off. It's a win there. Reed now has it. He'll send it over to Creasy. Creasy will get hit up against the boards. No one is controlling the puck. Still no one to control the puck. Now it's Creasy. Creasy will bring it back into his zone. Takes it behind his own net. Now it's Irie. Loses it there. Almost another nightmare for the Owls, but Reed will send it up. Ringwood, looking for someone over the middle, cannot get it all the way there to the Polarski, who was racing across the ice. Now William Paterson has a chance again with numbers. 2-on-2. Shot deflected. That was Nicholas Bucci. Sent out, and William Paterson will collect in their own zone. It's George Boyle out there to collect it, and he'll send it all the way back to Reed's net for Lansdowne. Lansdowne will send it up. Met by two William Paterson players. Nolan Sauer, though, will send it all the way back to Lansdowne. Lansdowne gets his shot blocked and sent back in. Ringwood now back to help defensively. He'll bring it to Irie. Irie looking to send it cross ice, cannot get it there. It was the stick of Zachary Thompson to cut that pass off. Out in front. It's going to be Barrett racing for it. He will lose that battle. Nicholas King there with the clearance. Now Lansdowne sending it all the way back in, but no one is home. Willie P trying to set up again. Rudolph now. He tries to send it back to Bachutsky, but there is a William Paterson defender there. Now up the boards for Lansdowne to collect. Again, looked like he was going to receive some pressure, but he will have time. Lansdowne, almost another turnover there. Some sloppy play for the Owls in the defensive zone. Now Rudolph, a shot. Hits the block. No, can't clear it. Looking to see on the read. There's a scrum in the corner. Looks like Bachutsky. No, sorry, not Bachutsky's involved. And now sent back in. William Paterson with a breakaway. 1-on-1. The shot deflected by Gaudet. And that was Swartwout looking for his second. Now Pilarski, he's up the ice. Leads for Bachutski. Bachutski, stick handles. Can't get it out in front of the net, and it will be deflected. Looks like there's going to be a penalty here. Either that or the... Oh, no, sorry. The goal came off its netting. No penalty, but a face-off. And another golden opportunity by the Owls. Now a face-off here. To our far left side over here. And Stonefield's going to have to go all the way back to get this one. He'll send it back to Pilarski. Or, sorry, Maglio. Maglio now has it. Takes a couple stick hits there, but is unable to hold on. Marvin comes away with it. Sent on back on wide of Steven Glick's net. But there's a Pioneer there. It's Triunfo working with it there. Now Marvin. And Swartwout is going to try to work through Stonefield, but cannot. Stonefield now sends it across to Gannett. Gannett bringing it up the ice. And deflected. And now it's another chance for William Paterson. It's Marvin. Marvin trying to send it across, but what a save by Steven Glick. Denying the third goal for William Paterson. A point blank chance there, stopped by Glick, and he keeps it a 2-0 game. Fight for it there in the corner. It's Mike Walker there. He's trying to win it. Still a scrum for it. He'll come out with it and send it to Creasy. Creasy cannot win it himself. But James Owen is there to help him. All the way across. It's Reed losing his stick, and now a chance on the breakaway, but a ref whistle. Could it be offsides or a foul? All that matters is that Austin Teets was in for his second goal there. Looks like onside. And we'll have another face-off. A break there for the Owls. 2 straight breaks after Steven Glick bailed them out the first time. It's now Austin Teets getting bailed out by... It's now the Owls getting bailed out by an offsides that would have had Austin Teets through on goal. Sent off the boards there. Creasy trying to deal with it. He'll try to stand it to Stalacio. No one is able to get a hold on the puck. Now William Paterson has it. Shot on. Glick deflected. Rebound out there. It's loose. Now Richmond trying to clear it out for the Owls. He sends it over to the Stalacio. And now here come the Pioneers. A shot on. Glick deflection and then catch it. Off the shot from Thomas Boyle. Thomas Boyle looking for his second goal of the season, and it will get deflected, and Glick will then cover. And so far, the action has all been on William Paterson's half. A lot of offense coming this way. Temple unable to register a shot this period. Still sitting at 17. William Paterson has closed that gap now, 17-11. Still lead on the scoreboard, 2-0, with a little over 11 minutes left. Sauer will send to the cross. Just misses Irie. William Paterson back to get it. One player goes down. Looks like Maglio might have got hit up high in the under his face mask. Curious to see if there was a high sticking there. No signal yet. And it now looks like someone will go to the box. It's going to be George Boyle for the 4th penalty of the night for the Owls, or 4th power play of the night for the Owls. 4th penalty for William Paterson. This time it's George Boyle, which looked like a high stick based on the way Maglio was holding his face. The Owls need to find something on this power play to cut into this William Paterson lead that was very recently too, following the goal of Austin Teets. The Owls holding in the zone here. It's Irie. He sends it down. Sending it back up. Deflected off. Irie. William Paterson now bringing it up. It's Swartwout. Swartwout is stumbled there by Gannett, and he'll bring Gannett down with him. And now almost a major mistake there. Swartwout had a chance right in front of his own net, but Gannett had to play a little dirty back. The Pioneers with it behind their net. Ringwood cuts it off. Ringwood sends it across, tries to find Gannett, but just passes his stick. Gannett, he now tries to send it across. Sauer with a shot, and it's just deflected off. Hunter Koch making a major save there for the Pioneers. Pilarski now. It's Sauer again. Shot. That time it's wide. Gane fakes the slap shot before sending it behind. Now Pilarski. Gane, slap shot. Deflected. And everything the Owls throw is just seemingly not working so far. Line change for the Pioneers as Gane sends it up. Line change for both teams. It's Barrett. He tries to send it across, cannot get it through two William Paterson defenders. Now Glick will send it out. Lansdowne will come to get it. 30 seconds left in the power play. Lansdowne looking. He has Rudolph. Rudolph is going to bring it up. He sends it to Stalasio. Now Rudolph again. Rudolph still bringing it all the way behind the net. He'll look for something. Cuts back. Still looking. It's going to go up and deflected up again. That was Irie. Michael Irie there. Now Lansdowne sends it back in. Trying to cover it there is Rudolph. It's now Barrett. Barrett thinks about a shot before sending it to Rudolph. Rudolph across. Deflected. Now Rudolph working with it behind his net. Rudolph trying to come away with it here. And he does, but he sent it right to a William Paterson player. But it looks like they're going to be able to deal with it. Yes, Lansdowne is right there to settle it. Now Lansdowne. He has it. Bringing it up the ice. He sends it for Barrett. Barrett just can't get there. Now sent back into the zone. Stonefield to get it. Stonefield to Stalasio. Deflected. Looking. Stalasio. He's got the puck. He sends it up for Walker. Walker with him. Bachutsky. Got Bachutsky. Cannot get the shot off. And behind the net here. And it looks like William Paterson comes away with it from the scrum. Now all the way behind the net for William Paterson. It's Boyle who just left the penalty box. That's 0 for 4 now for those keeping track at home on Owls power plays. Stonefield to Lerner. Misses Stonefield on the return pass. Now it's Quimby who had it for a second before losing it. William Paterson keeps in their zone. A shot deflected by Stonefield. Looked like there was a chance there for a William Paterson player. It was Zachary Thompson who was there to pounce on the rebound. Rudolph tried something there, but couldn't get it over. Sorry, CJ Phillips tried something there. Creasy, he has no one. William Paterson will reset. It's going to be Boyle, Thomas Boyle this time. He still has the puck. Now it's Mike Walker with it. He can't get it by the last defender. Reed, he'll send to the cross. Now Creasy. Creasy stretches out wide. Tries to put a shot on. Koch is on his back, and the puck is behind the net. Not in it, though. Hunter Koch is still flawless so far today. Behind there. And Creasy takes a bit of a hit. Now Reed comes away with it. He sends it out. It's going to be Thomas Boyle to collect. He'll send it across. That's Bucci, Matthew Bucci. Now Reed. Sends it straight down the middle of the ice. There is no one there. Calls for an icing. Not going to get it. Rudolph wins the race, but Willie P clears it. Now it's Owen, who had a chance there, but no one was with him. William Paterson will send it all the way back. Reed now has it. Reed fakes out of the player. It's now Richmond with the puck. Richmond, he's bringing it up the ice. He still has it. Can't get it past the last guy. Richmond back with the puck behind his own net. Out in front for Rudolph. Can't get the shot off. Now Richmond in there too. He also can't get the shot off. Sauer now holds. He sends it across for Lansdowne. Lansdowne sends it slightly there and all the way for Richmond the chase. Richmond will now send it to Sauer. Sauer off the board, and we're going to get a whistle here. Looks like a penalty. And William Paterson's bench is up and at him as James Owen ends up in the box. That's going to be James Owen going to the box for Temple. Still waiting on a call, but it will be, I believe, the second penalty for William Paterson. Remember, the first one ended up in a power play goal for Thomas Swartwout as he put up 1-0. Now it is 2-0 after Swartwout and Teets have the 2 goals. Little over 5 minutes in this second period. Temple outshooting the Pioneers 19-11, but the score still remains 2-0 in favor of William Paterson. Conversation here by the refs. They're sorting it out. Now that it looks like there's another player in the William Paterson box. Could just be resting on the ledge. It is going to be a double minor. It will be 2 players in the box each. James Owen is the player for... James Owen gets a double minor. But also Stelasio just went to go join him in the box. So it could be James Owen and Stelasio in the box. A double minor for Owen, and curious to see what the foul is for Stelasio, who just climbed into the box with him. All we know is Swartwout will be in the box. We do know Swartwout will be in the box for William Paterson. Okay, now there's nothing there, and it's just James Owen. It's just James Owen in the box with a minor. No one else is in the penalty box. Swartwout still sits in there, and so does Stelasio, but it's not up on our scoreboard. We'll wait to see the calls. Face off, and William Paterson wins it. He sends it over. Stonefield now down there to get it. Now, holding it here for William Paterson. It's Lastra. Lastra trying to hold it. So the only call is roughing on James Owen, but a shot there deflected by Lansdowne. That was the captain, Adam Morgan, with a shot there. Now it's gonna be George Boyle bringing it up for the Pioneers. He stops, looks, still looking. He holds it, leaves it there for Lastra. Sends it across, deflected, and Glick will cover. A shot there deflected out in front, and Glick will cover for the 12th shot of the day from the Pioneers. 1:10 left in the power play. Face off here to the left circle. The Owls in white and cherry, William Paterson in black and orange. William Paterson going right to left while Temple goes left to right. Pioneers win the face-off. Shot on, over the net. That was Thompson. From there, it's going to be pulled away by Ryan Murphy before sent all the way back to Koch. We're sorry for the technical difficulties here on the broadcast. We will be fixing them shortly. But we will stick here, and I will paint the picture for you perfectly. Now it's going to be Reed here. He sends it all the way down behind the net for Koch to go get. King will go join him. And we are back. No need for me to paint the picture. The text issues are fixed. And it's sent up and back. All the way. Shot deflected over the net. That was Thompson again, and he's been a busy man so far this period. As it will deflect over the net, and it will be a face-off deep in the Temple's defensive zone. CJ Phillips there in the center circle waiting to face off. He will take on Adam Marvin in the face-off circle. Willie P wins the face-off, sending it in. All the way in. Glick will have to deflect that over. It was, couldn't see who it was there, but it's Marvin now. Marvin does a little stick fake. Still spinning around looking for something. He tries to put it on, but it will come up a Temple skate there. Ref caught up in the scrum there. But it is Daniel Triunfo who comes out of it there. Mike Walker trying to fight between 2 William Paterson defenders. They will break it up, though. And now William Paterson resets. They got it. And it's going to be Marvin. Marvin looking to send it across. But Gannett comes away with it. And shot to the score. Marvin sends it across to Daniel Triunfo. His second goal of the season for the night for the Pioneers. And that was all made by the captain there, Adam Marvin, holding on to it. Thought he lost it for a second there. He does not. He instead sends it across there for an easy tap-in for Triunfo. And now that is 3 goals for William Paterson, all scored by 3 different players. Thomas Swartwout, Daniel Triunfo, and Adam Teets. 2 assists, though, go to the captain, Adam Marvin. And Temple now in a deep hole, down 3-0 here in the second period with a little over 2.5 minutes left in this second period. It's Barrett now. Now it's Rudolph. Sent all the way in by Lerner, deflected away by Koch. Now a deep shot sent there. Sauer will miss on it, but it looks like he's going to cover. He will. Sends it to Lerner. Lerner to Rudolph. I'm met by immediate pressure. Now Barrett. Yes, movement. Barrett turns. Cannot get the puck across. He had Ringwood there in the middle, but could not get it in cross. Now by Sauer. Over by Creasy, but Sauer will recover. It was Teets there. Now Barrett. Sending it across. Rudolph catches it. Rudolph. Trying to get it through Thomas Boyle. Creasy deflected by a stick. Now William Paterson. They have a bit of a chance for a breakaway. Sent on over. No one there. It was Lastra. Now Lastra fighting with Reed for it. Switching spots is William Paterson, but they will come out with it with their zone. Now it was supposed to go for William Paterson there, but Quimby did not have a stick. And it rolls all the way for Glick. Now it's a scrum out in front, and there's a ref whistle. Curious, it looked like it got stuck between under a Temple skate. It's going to be a power play there. And it's going to be Julian Rudolph. No, not Julian Rudolph going to the box. It's going to be Jacob Creasy going to the box. And he will go 2 minutes waiting on the call there. But a chance for the William Paterson lead to only be further extended. Already up 3-0, a little under 1.5 minutes left in this second period. William Paterson, they're going to hold. Wins the faceoff. Coming away with it. Now sent all the way back. It's George Boyle. He'll send it. Sending it across. Swartwout had a chance just over the net. Marvin will cover. Marvin. He holds. Still waiting. He's got 2 assists on the day. Finds Swartwout. Thought we had a chance. Tries the wraparound, but Glick is there to defend it. Stonefield. Can only send it as far as Triunfo. Now it's Teets. Teets. He finds Marvin. Marvin to George Boyle. All the way over. Finds its way back to Marvin. George Boyle shot. Deflected out in front. It was Triunfo. From out in front. Marvin has it. Now it's Swartwout. Hard hit there. Right up on against our board. Swartwout now with it. He tries to take it through 2 players. Cannot. Or yes, he can. Now it's going to be sent over to Marvin. Marvin. Looking. Still looking. He surveys the defense. Swartwout shot just high over the net. Triunfo to get it. He'll send it back, and it will just miss the stick of George Boyle all the way back to Koch. Koch, faced by Bachutsky. He'll leave for Swartwout. Swartwout. He leaves it for George Boyle. And that will end the period there. A rough period for the Owls. They will still be on the power play when we return. 37 seconds left for Jacob Creasy in the box. 2 goals in this period for the Pioneers. You had Daniel Triunfo to end with the third goal, and you had Austin Teets with the second goal, both assisted by their captain Adam Marvin. 3-0 in favor of William Paterson. Temple still out shooting the Pioneers 19-15. We'll be back in the third period with more action.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back into the Igloo in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, home of the Temple Owls, who are currently trailing 3-0 to the William Paterson Pioneers. William Paterson got off to a quick start in the first period, scoring 4 minutes in on a power play goal, and then scored 2 more goals in the second period. William Paterson team that has not posted a shutout all year. Temple already having to make plays defensively. A shot blocked out in front of the net. Temple's out shooting the Pioneers 19-15. 4 more shots, but it's William Paterson with a 3-goal advantage. Long offensive possession here. Shot misses the net. That was off the stick of Adam Marvin. Already has 2 assists thus far tonight. Now finds himself all alone in first place in points in the entire ACHA D1. This is Barrett Phillips rather, unable to get control of the puck, but it's the Owls down below behind their own net. Hit put on Pilarski, and Temple drops into the zone. The puck takes a weird carom off the end wall and was just hovering in front of the net with no goaltender there, but unfortunately no Owl in front. Boy, that puck took a weird hop out in the circle corner. Just came right in front of the net. Potts was out behind the net to go play it off the wall, but it just went right in front. Ringwood unable to win it for Temple as the Pioneers control the puck. Across the blue line, there goes Nicholas Bucci for William Paterson. Bucci plays it across. There's a shot that's wide right. Picked up by Nicholas King. Temple with control of the puck now. Pass for Pilarski, a bit too far in front of him. So Temple will have to reset. Now they'll just dump it into the zone and make a line change. There's a shot and they score! Michael Irie gets the Owls on the board. The senior able to find the back of the net for the 7th time this season. William Paterson was just making a quick change, as were the Owls on the line, and it was Irie just in front. As the Pioneers had a miscommunication that leads to the first goal of the night for the Owls. 2:15 into the third period. That goal from Irie will be unassisted. There's a shot put on, blocked in away. Again, quickly maneuvering over the blue line. And a shot save made, and Potts will cover up. Brendan Barrett again getting another shot on goal for the Owls. Finally able to beat Hunter Koch. Gonna have to do it a couple more times throughout the period. So stand corrected. There will actually be assist from Layden Reed and Hunter Ringwood on that goal from Michael Irie. There's a 3-on-2 developing for the Owls, and the puck is just out of the reach of Brendan Barrett. Temple still in their offensive zone. Drop it back, and the puck taken away. Looking for a tripping call there. Was Thomas Swartrout. No whistle, however. Pioneers dump into the zone, and they'll make some changes to their line. Lands down on the puck for Temple, and now it's taken away by the Pioneers. Dropped all the way back for Nicholas King on a pass that went into the neutral zone, but the Pioneers dump it back in. Temple trying to recollect the puck for themselves. Able to get it into the zone, but a whistle blows. I believe the Owls got called for an offsides. They'll get their top line out there. Alex Maglio, CJ Phillips, and Mike Walker. But it's William Paterson who's able to come up with the puck following the faceoff. Owls still out shooting William Paterson by 5 shots. Now trailed by 2 goals. There's a beautiful attempt there on the shot from William Paterson, but a save made, poking it to the right side was Glick. Owls play the puck. Reed puts a shot on it. Able to be stopped by Koch. Layden Reed on the puck again. The senior picked up an assist. And the Owls' lone goal that came in the 3rd period. It was his 2nd assist of the season. Puck behind the net of William Paterson. Physical play here from Mike Walker. He's getting barreled up by a couple of defenders of the Pioneers. Owls able to keep it in the zone, but now it comes out. Try and get it across the blue line again. CJ Phillips into the offensive zone. Shot on net. And it's stopped there by Koch yet again. 22nd save of the night for Hunter Koch on 23 shot attempts. Temple with the puck in their own defensive zone. The puck is shot all the way to the other side of the ice for an icing call. Temple's going to put their 4th line out there with Irie, Ringwood, and Pilarski, who were able to set up the only goal that came in this period for Temple. Owls gain control of the puck. This is Ringwood who drops it back over for Pilarski, who whiffs it across the other side of the ice and gained by the Pioneers. Pioneers have thrown 17 shots on net. However, 3 of them have been able to beat Stephen Glick. As falling to his feet there was Jason Lastra, but and Temple comes up with it. This shot put on net there by Seth Lerner, and it's put to the right side thanks to the pads of Hunter Koch. Now on the other end, here comes Jason Lastra. Shot on, and it's sticked away. Puck is dumped into the zone there by Lastra. but Temple comes up with it. Puck is played for Walker, and it's batted down by the hands of Ryan Murphy. Sends it across the blue line, and a shot there put on by the Pioneers, misses the net. Murphy again sends this one across their blue line. 8 minutes gone by here in the final period for the Owls as Rudolph gets a shot put away there by Koch. Another save there from the netminder. Here's Swartrout. He has the first goal of the night for the Pioneers on the power play, which was his 4th power play goal of this season. The Owls try and dump it into their own zone. Julian Rudolph there in front. Now William Paterson behind Temple's net, centers one, gets behind the stick of Marvin. Trying to keep it in the zone is Owen. He's able to deflect it, and it does stay up. Owen trying to center one for Stelico, but it's taken away by William Paterson. Now on the other end, here is Marvin. Marvin looking to set something up. He now leads the entire ACHA in terms of points with an assist tonight. Stands at the top all alone. See if he can do that as the games throughout the leagues square off tonight. Richmond in the third line out there for the Owls. Shot put on, and it's knocked away by the glove there of Stephen Glick, and the Owls will drop it back. Pioneers playing the puck into the neutral zone. This is Bucci to play it across, and an offsides call against the Pioneers. Nearly halfway through this last period here at the Igloo, where the Owls are 3-3 here this season. Looking to stay above that 500 mark. Going to take at least a couple of goals to do so. Also go to the box, so first they got to kill some time. A minor penalty there called on Ian Stonefeld. Stonefield. William Paterson puts a shot on, and it's to the right side, wide of the net. Good offensive possession here on the 5-on-4 man advantage for William Paterson. They've already taken advantage once of the power play back in the first period. Team that now has 18 power play goals on the season. Shot centers one, and good defense there by the Owls. 1 minute gone by in the power play. Put in front of net again, and again it's blocked away. Temple going to get some new skates on the ice. Pass deflected and taken away by the Owls. This is Machetsky who gets rocked to the floor. Big hit there put on by Machetsky. Still 35 seconds for the Owls to kill on the penalty. Now another Owl going to the box. That is Jacob Creasy. Might be a 5-on-3 for the Pioneers for the next 35 seconds. Now, this becomes an even bigger kill for the Owls if they want to stay in this game. At the 9:12 mark of the third period, with Temple down by 2, they'll have to kill a 5-on-3 for now the next 27 seconds. William Penn gets it across the blue line. And it is just a 5-on-4, but there are 2 Owls in the box. Six seconds to kill on the power play. There's a shot put on wide of the net, and the Owls get the kill. Still not sure why Jacob Creasy is currently in the box for Temple. There is no power play. It is 5-on-5 hockey. Lastra tries to shoot one across the ice, but it's deflected and taken away by the Owls. Ringwood trying to get it across the blue line, but intercepted by the Pioneers. Ringwood's pass just out of the reach of Bachetsky. The Owls are struggling to keep the puck in their own zone with some rhythm offensively. Rudolph, who gets pushed to the floor there by Austin Teets, one of the goal scorers tonight for William Paterson. Quickly maneuvering across the blue line is Adam Marvin. Marvin gets hit off by Ringwood to deflect his route. Pioneers still with the puck. Swart route. Drops one behind the net. Now Ringwood will shoot one over to Reed. Reed for Lerner. Lerner looking for Rudolph. He does have a breakaway. It's going to be slowed up as he gets pushed to the floor. Sauer across to Lansdowne. Lansdowne has the puck taken away. And breakaway opportunities, centering pass. And a good opportunity there for the Pioneers, but unable to convert on the 2-on-1 advantage. 6:52 left here. In the third period. Nolan Sauer behind his own net. Owls and Lansdowne trying to get something going. Still trailing by 2 goals. Lansdowne. Defenseman trying to get something going behind his own net. Slides one over to Sauer. Sauer. Temple out shooting the Pioneers by 7 shots, a 25-18 advantage, but it's 3-1 on the scoreboard. Nolan Sauer still behind his own net as Temple is now struggling to just get it into their own offensive zone. William Paterson applying a lot of good pressure here late in tonight's contest. Temple still in their own defensive end. Now finally able to get it into neutral ice. And Maglio trips to his feet. A big hit applied, and now we got a scrim. Now some hands are flown at after a hit was put on to Alex Maglio. Looks like George Boyle might be going to the box as the teams have some words to exchange with each other. So we'll be a 2-minute minor placed to George Boyle on a trip to Alex Maglio. That sets up an Owls power play. Temple has not converted on a man advantage tonight. But if they can do so here with 5:23 left in the third period, it would make this game interesting. Face-off will be to the right of Hunter Koch. Temple has their fourth line on. Irie, Ringwood, and Pilarski out there, along with Gannett. As a shot put on, stick to side. And now a breakaway opportunity, but the Owls able to come up with it. Pilarski. Owls have to get into the zone, and they do so efficiently. Pilarski with two defenders on him, able to shake them off. Now behind the net of the Pioneers, he drops one back. This one is for Gannett, who gets hit, but Hunter Ringwood able to keep the zone alive. Irie drops this one back behind the net, and the Pioneers are able to clear it. Ringwood quickly trying to glide into the offensive zone of Temple. Drops one off for Sauer. Sauer able to connect with Owen, but he fans on the shot. Short-handed now, moving into the zone is Murphy as the puck sails out of play with 57 seconds left on the man advantage. It'll be Stalicio to take the face off to the right of Stephen Glick. The Owls able to win this one. I'm trying to quickly get going. Barrett across the blue line. He's met by a Pioneer defender, but able to find Stalicio. Stalicio glides one over to Rudolph. As that puck comes out of the zone, and the Owls will have to reset. 27 seconds left on the man advantage. Rudolph shot is blocked away there by the Pioneers. Stalicio falls to his feet. Barrett trying to direct traffic. Stalicio looks and takes a couple steps forward. There's a shot wide right, and the puck been able to kept in the zone by Rudolph. Trying to set up Stalicio, drops it back. Shot by Rudolph, save made there by Hunter Koch. His 27th stop of the night. He's able to cover it. We'll have a face-off to his right. And it appears that the Owls will take a timeout as their power play expires. Trailing 3-1 with 3:15. So we'll see when head coach Adam Calabrese of Temple decides to pull Stephen Glick and when. Trailing by a pair of goals. The Owls let an early power play goal in at the 4-minute mark of the first period. In the second period, 2 more goals added on by the Pioneers. And now here in the third, it was the Owls who capitalized on a miscommunication play from William Paterson. Michael Irie was able to find the back of the net, and it was also set up by Hunter Ringwood. Ringwood, who had 0 points in his last 2 games. It was the first time all season that has happened. He did pick up an assist on that goal to Irie. So he's able to break that streak, but now I'm sure that's not what he's worried about. So Temple decides after the timeout, Adam Calabrese will pull his goalie at the 3:15 mark. Temple needs a couple of goals. Ringwood as the puck floats out of into the air. Rudolph trying to play the puck. It comes out to Lansdowne. Lansdowne tries to put a puck on, and now it's taken here by the Pioneers. Marvin is able to put that one in, and that will just about do it. Adam Marvin with his 17th goal of the season. He now leads the entire Pioneers team in that category. So he adds to his point tally of now 41 on the season, which is first in the entire ACHA. So it took less than 30 seconds for the Pioneers to score after the Temple timeout, where they decided to pull Steven Glick. Glick has seen 19 shots, has stopped 16 of them, but not enough, as there's a shot put on by Bachetsky. Centering try following the rebound, but Barrett is barricaded. Pioneers into the offensive zone, and that puck is covered up by the glove of Glick, but he'll let play resume. Pioneers drop this one back. Nolan Sauer plays it for the Owls. Coming into the offensive zone, sets one to Rudolph. Save made as Rudolph falls to the floor. Barrett able to keep the possession in favor of the Owls. Stonefield loses the puck. Here comes William Paterson on the opposite end. There's a shot blocked away there by Nolan Sauer. Less than 90 seconds to play here at the Igloo. Owls trailing 4-1. And now a 2-on-2 developing. This one is placed in front of Koch, and he pushes it to his left. And a glove save made. As the whistle blows, we'll have the face-off to Hunter Koch's right. Koch has stopped 29 of the 30 shots that he's seen tonight. Leading the Pioneers as Owen tries to put one in front of him, but it's blocked away by William Paterson. That shot whiffs the net. Temple regains possession, but outside of their blue line, they'll dump it right back in. Owen plays the puck behind the net for Richmond, trying to find Owen yet again. Owls still with it. Celico, Felicio. To the top of the key. There's a shot blocked away again. William Paterson just applying great defense. We are winding down 30 seconds left in the matchup. The Owls will fall to below 500 at home here in the Igloo at Mount Laurel. Fall to 3-4-0 at home as William Paterson to 6-2-2 on the road. So that'll do it tonight from the Igloo in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. The Temple Owls fall to the William Paterson Pioneers by a score of 4-1. The Temple Owls did outshoot William Paterson 30-19, but they fall 4-1 here at home. Temple falls to 7-10 on the season overall. William Paterson advances to 12-4-2. For everyone here on the TU Ice Network, I'm Hayden Vandell. Thank you for joining tonight, and have a good night, everyone.